My name is Gilad Hekselman. I'm a guitar player, and I'm here to talk a little bit about what I do. In recent years, a lot of different bands have hired me to play in bands that either don't have a bass player or many times don't have a piano player. And I've always been into piano players myself in the tradition of jazz. So that's a sound that I was going for. But the no bass thing also adds another element and another space that is a good challenge to try to feel. Yeah, I have different techniques that I adopt to get that. Those bands that I play in that don't have a bass player, we enjoy that space of not having bass, but also sometimes you need some bottom. So I have this pedal here that really helps me. It has this little secret that not a lot of people are aware of. It has a way to split the register, the instrument's register, into two parts, the parts that it does drop the octave and the part that it doesn't. This way I can keep the top clean, untouched, and have a really fat bass sound on the bottom. And even if you play a chord, the top stays very like just normal. It has a cool function where you can send the sounds, two different sounds, to two different amps. One of them goes to the rest of my pedal board through all the effects and stuff, and the other one, just the direct bass sound, goes to a separate bass amp. It's more like piano slash keyboard, or all the options that you can get if you have like an instrument laid out like that in front of you with all the different registers. There's also the element of practice, you know, just practicing, having some independence, and simply trying to go for a sort of a separation between different parts, as opposed to, like, you know, when you usually play guitar, if you play a chord, you just play that. But working on different independent elements that could happen all at the same time. So I'm basically playing a guitar part. And I'm keeping like a bass figure. Many piano players kind of obsess over this thing that maybe not as many guitar players are obsessing over, which is the idea of making harmony not just shapes that move around, but telling a certain story. The harmony can tell a story. For example, if you take so voices are moving into one another. It's not just this chord, this chord, this chord, but it's more like almost think about it like a string section. They have like, they don't jump from this note to the next note, but they actually, most of the time, slide from one note to another in a way that makes sense, that has like a melodic story of its own, basically. So inner voice is moving. Usually when you end up using the freeze pedal, it's many times in a quiet situation. And then somebody sent me a video they took of a show that I did somewhere when I just got the freeze. And from the audience, all I could hear is click, 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 click. So I checked it out online, and there's actually a website of a guy who describes how to mod it. So I bought the part. It's a silent switch, and my life is great now. So yeah, one of the things that I've been always frustrated with guitar is that, like, if sometimes you want to sustain a sound and you can't then play a melody on top of it, and then this pedal came out. You know, I was hoping for this pedal for a long time. It's basically almost like a piano pedal, like a sustain pedal. I basically use it mostly as that, you know, like to sustain a sound and play something on top or on the bottom of it. So it could be on both ends. So like I did now, like with Georgia. I usually set it around 9 o'clock, and that's where I feel like because it's a digital processing, and that sound is not exactly what I'm going for. I'm not going for a digital sound, really. So I found that if it's over there, more or less, it kind of sounds natural in the background. It's not overtaking the whole sound of the instrument. Thanks Reverb for having me, and thanks you guys for caring about what I have to say. I'm out here in Chicago as a sideman in a band that's led by trumpeter and flugelhorn player John Raymond, and we got drummer Con Stranahan. We're a band called Real Feels, and we're gonna play a tune for you now.